to Boardwalk Hall and the famed Atlantic City Boardwalk in southern New Jersey for a much-anticipated main event. This should be a good one tonight. Both fighters say they are primed, coming off a very intense and passionate training camp. Holmes is really keyed in for this one. You can see it as he makes his walk to the ring. He's making his way to the ring now, and he looks very focused for this fight.
All right, fellas, let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up and let's go.
When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number one. There's more room for defensive error with the taller fighter, I assume, here?
Yes, there is, because now all of a sudden you're punching down. You're taught to punch on a straight plane where you don't leave anything open. You punch down, and somebody comes up with a punch, next thing you know, you're picking yourself up off the canvas.
That's a stinging right hand by the assassin. Holmes is hurt by a superb hook to the head. Good job snapping out that jab.
You know, if you're watching Muhammad Ali, you know you need it.
Wow, nice flush left hand. That does serious damage, that hook downstairs. He clearly came in with a strategy here tonight, Teddy, and so many times it's, hey, I'm going to bang that drum.
Yeah, he is banging that drum. That drum happens to be the body, and he figures that he's going to try to move on him, so start doing it early on, and later on, he's going to have a guy in front of him.
Halfway through round number one.
Come on, kid, focus.
And just grabbing onto his opponent. Here's a moment here as you see the step-back counter-punch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces them into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
Last 10 seconds of this first round.
Get out the way from those punches. Move your head. Move your head.
End of the round there. He was able to stun his opponent. Teddy, when you're training a guy that's coming off a round where he just got to his man, what do you do? Do you say, hey, I saw that and here's how you did it? How do you approach that?
Well, you want to make sure you remind him exactly what you're talking about, how he set it up. Don't think about just the big punch that landed. Remember how you got to that point.
How you doing? Keep your hands up. Don't worry now, right? I just I need you to focus and keep your hands up. Keep working the jab, okay? Double up the jab and just keep moving. You okay? Good, I need you to use your feet, all right? Move around.
Considering the fact that in the last round he got tagged hard, he looks great right now to open up this round.
Well, I'm not shocked because I think he has character. I think there's substance to him. And the only way that you find the mettle of a person is when you test him, when you push him up against the cliff. And he's being tested now, and he's showing what he's made of.
That's a fierce jab by Holmes. Good way to protect the midsection. Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. At this stage of a fight, Teddy, these very early moments, how much in your training career will you stress to a guy to try to go to the body?
Very much, because it sets up things later on, and it takes away things that he's trying to do. You know, he's trying to move his upper body. You go downstairs, takes a lot of that away.
And he just holds on there.
Get at me.
The Assassin's defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. Beautiful hook, accurate as could be, and damaging downstairs. 90 seconds to go here in this round. Solid counter punch by Holmes. Solid uppercut. Good looking right hand after he got hit. Seems like he's clinching a little more. Now, he was stunned earlier in this fight, Teddy. So could this be a case of him trying to find a way to buy himself some time, of steadying himself a bit?
Yeah, that's exactly what he's trying to do. And his opponent has to take advantage. On the inside, rotate your shoulders back, create a little distance, a little room, and make sure you don't let him tie you up. Don't let him do what he wants to do.
His punches are right now lacking that snap. I mean, we're early in this fight, but you can see that he's worn down just from his work rate.
Yeah, and you know what he's seeing? He's seeing a guy with a cement chin, an iron chin. And I'm wondering if he's not starting to get a little bit discouraged.
Goes up top with a right hand.
Keep working the body.
Last 10 seconds. Good exchange. He fires back. You can almost see it just by the way a fighter sits down on their stool at the end of a round. As we come to the end of this round, you can tell that he's full of confidence and he can't wait to get right back out there and continue doing what he was doing.
Well, you're right. The first thing that I noticed is his back's not leaning against the corner pad. You know, that's a defeated fighter. That's a fighter. He don't want to go back. Something bad happened to him. You know, he's leaning back like that. You have to pick him up from the stool. He's got all his weight forward. He can't wait to get going. You know that he's positive. You know that he had a good round.
And round number 3 is underway. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Up top with the right hand. Holmes is clearly affected by that.
You all right? Just fine. Stay with me now. Stay with me.
Boy, I know he's not in great shape, but all of a sudden he's doing a very good job of defending himself.
You know, it's a funny thing. He's fighting on instincts, and sometimes that's a good thing. You don't want to get hurt to get there, but you want to get there. Right now, he's doing things without thinking, naturally.
Able to get away from that headshot with the block. And now he scores well with the straight right. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Able to cover up that gut. Well placed, straight right hand. Good flush shot by the assassin. Gets rid of that body shot. Really frustrating his opponent now. Holmes is so defensively sound, it doesn't make for an easy target.
No, it doesn't, and it makes for a very frustrating night for his opponent. I see his opponent now, if you notice, he's getting a little tentative. He's afraid to let the punches go because when he misses, he's worried he's going to leave an opening.
Still not moving enough. Move.
Well, he really digs in when he decides to throw that uppercut. Good job. Good shot to the head with that right hand. The assassin's nailed by a huge uppercut.
Hey, you got some of that too. Let's
10
go.
clicks of the talk.
Stay away from the power hand. Okay, keep circling away from that power hand. I need you to keep moving side to side, all right? Keep moving. Now don't let him get that power shot off, all right? Now listen, you need to keep moving out there. As soon as you...
You're letting this guy get away. Now, come on. This is it. You gotta make it a fight now. You can't just move around. You gotta move your hands in there. All right, let's go. You gotta fight. You gotta throw more.
The assassin's out in front as we take a look at Teddy's scorecard for the first time tonight, but they're still in a mode of just feeling each other out. Neither man has taken control of this bout so far. Good block by Holmes. Holmes is showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo.
Keep doing what you're doing. Move your head, move your head.
Holmes' movement's really helping him out. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments.
Come on now, go get it,
Able to
go
dismiss that body shot. Solid left hand to the head. Great movement to get away from those punches.
Double up, come on, double up on the punches.
Boom, left hand comes home.
Clinch him.
Get in there, champ. Work that box.
There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Holmes is making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. Scored well up top. A shooting right hand by Holmes.
Pace yourself.
Let it go, let it go. He's tired, yeah, champ, he's tired. Look at him.
Oh, good defense there. That was a fine block by the assassin. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. Now look at him. He does not. Did you see that? Late goings here of this round, and he goes down. Can he survive it? And there's the bell. He is saved by the bell. Oh, boy, Teddy, he's in a world of hurt now. Only 60 seconds in front of him.
And you know what? Less than 60 seconds. It took him 5 seconds to get him on that stool. So right now, they can't concentrate just on telling him things, and he needs to be told why he got hit. But they got to get ice on him, and they got to, right now, they have to revive him.
Beautiful. I want another round exactly like that. This is you.
How quickly can he recover? That's one of the questions that'll be answered early on in this round after being knocked down in that last round.
Well, what he has to do is go out there, be defensive-minded. I think get a little time early on. Don't worry about winning or pressing the first part of the round. Just get himself together, then start picking it up after that.
He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. Flush shot lands after blocking away his opponent's effort. Unable to land clean by Holmes. Well, Teddy, you get in a spot like this, and everybody has their eyes on the fighter who was just knocked down in the last round. What do you look for? What tells you right away that you know what his status is?
Well, it's two things. The easiest one is the legs, Joe. I want to see if they're steady, if they're firm, if he's okay. But the next thing is his personality, believe it or not. It's kind of like when you go out to a bar with someone, they have a few drinks, and all of a sudden they're a different person. You know they're drunk. Well, I want to see whether or not my fighter's drunk. If he starts rushing at the guy, starts acting in a way that he's never acted before, I know it's time to pull the plug.
Thought he had his target, but way off to the side with the uppercut.
Hey, come on now, keep your feet moving. Come on now. Beat him to the punch. Come on, Jim. Beat him to the punch now.
He missed that uppercut.
Yeah, you got this one. You got this one, baby.
Holmes is coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. Teddy, I'm starting to wonder, what is the answer for this guy? Can he do anything else in this? Yeah, he throws punches, but he has no accuracy. Can this change in mid-fight?
Well, it has to if he wants to win this fight. And how does it change? Well, you know, the problem is these things have to be put in place in the gym. I don't know if you could do it right now, but if you could, you tell him in the corner, hey, tighten up a little bit, you know, shorten up these darn punches.
End of the round is upon us, and we have a fighter in front of us who just looks gassed. He looks tired. Now, Teddy, What can he do to overcome that when this fight starts back up?
Well, first of all, this is where you search into those corners that you're not forced to search. Kind of like when you were a kid and your mother told you to clean your room and go into those little nooks and crannies where you never knew there was dirt. Now you got to start looking into nooks and crannies inside yourself, places you didn't know were there before. You better find them. You better find them quick.
The start of the 6th round. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot.
Jab, jab, jab.
Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there are some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counterpunching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
Hey, get out of here. You gotta see that coming, Jab. Let's go.
Comes right back with a shot of his own.
You're not focusing.
Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging.
Keep moving. That's it. That's it. Hands up, champ.
Reaching the halfway point of round number 6. Off the target by the assassin.
That's my man. Keep fighting, baby. You're doing great, champ. Keep going. Hey, you got to get some of that too. Now, come on, let's go.
Not able to land the headshot. Good, solid right hand lands. The assassin's employing one of the 3 facets of... Look at that! And once again, he goes down. The question is, can he rise up again? Hard to prepare for a situation like this, but many do. He's been down, now he's got to survive.
So that's where you're wrong. It's not hard to prepare. It's a must to prepare. If you're a trainer, that's what you do in the gym. You teach a guy, if you're in this situation, this is what you do. You grab on, you move your head, you survive.
The assassin's missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found.
Come on, stay away from those. Come on.
Final 10 seconds of the 6th round. End of the round.
Okay.
So he scores the knockdown and now heads back to his corner. Teddy, do you ever have to calm a guy down after he scored a knockdown?
That's a really great point, because a lot of times that can be the turning point, but not for your guy that scored the knockdown, for the other guy. Because sometimes when you score a knockdown, you start to think it's going to be an easy night. And you forget what you knew when you came in. That wasn't going to be an easy night. You're going to have to bring all the tools out of the tool shed. And it's important to remember that.
He has a new round in front of him, but I don't know that there's any new hope. He's been down numerous times tonight, including that last round.
You never know what a person's capable of when they're pushed to the brink, but this would be very unlikely. It would be spectacular.
Throwing a lot of punches here. Now his opponent is showing very, very good movement. What adjustments can he make to deal with that movement?
Well, Joe, when you're fighting a guy who's smart, who's hard to hit, first of all, you got to shorten those punches up. If they're wide, they have no chance at all. And you got to go to the one place that's not moving. Guess where that is? Downstairs.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark.
Uppercut.
Nice work, nice work. Shake it off, shake it off. It's all right, it's all right. Keep working the jab. Good, good.
At the halfway point of round 7.
Keep doing what you do.
Holmes' movement helped out there. He avoided that punch.
Double up on those punches. Double up. Come on, double up on the punches.
It's okay. Pay him back. Keep moving. Keep moving.
Head and fight.
Left and right. Keep working the body.
Tying after being knocked down. What should his opponent be doing to deal with this?
See, that's the right question. We're just looking at the guy grabbing. His opponent is allowing him to grab. You know, it takes two to tango to do that dance. His opponent should be taking a step back, not letting him grab, and keeping his hands moving.
Ten seconds to go in the 7th.
This is yours, you hear me? This is your fight. Keep it up. Keep scoring points like that and keep throwing punches.
All we need is water up there.
Listen, I need to see some counter punches, okay?
You don't need that.
Whenever
Throw
he
that away.
misses,
You gotta stand your ground. You gotta take it to him with some big shots without going over the top.
Got any more of these?
Start of round number 8. Teddy's scorecard has it very one-sided. The Assassin's done as he has pleased all night long.
Yeah, well, he has an opponent in front of him, quite honestly, Joe, that gets insulted if you miss him.
Step focus.
yeah, champion.
Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot.
Relax. Relax.
Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs.
Beat him to the punch.
Now
Come
hugging
champ.
on
Beat
the
him to
inside.
punch,
Throws a counter punch there.
Yeah, you got this one. You got this one, baby. Move, move.
The halfway point of round number 8. Holmes is showing us a great display of one of the best elements of defense, Teddy, and that is your ability to make your man miss by moving your head.
And now what his opponent has to do is he has to understand, hopefully he's been taught this, that yeah, the head moves, but the body doesn't. The body is stationary right in front of you. Right now, his opponent should not be going to that head. He should be going downstairs.
Not much action as he just ties up. That was a miss by the assassin. Showing what a skilled fighter he is with this counterpunching. Great round now, back and forth. After he did the hurting, he's the one hurt.
Joe, simply put, this is about wit, grit, and spit. This is about fighting.
That was a great round we just saw, Teddy. And this is why I'm glad I do my job, not yours. You have to try to score that round.
Okay, right?
Yeah, I have to score it, but they have to figure out why they both got shaken up and make sure it doesn't happen again. Close round, but the good news, more to come for our audience.
Relax. Relax. Okay, you are okay. Now keep your hands up. Keep them up. Caught you with your hands down. Let's keep them up, all right?
All we need is water up there, and that's it. You don't need that. No, throw that away.
As another round gets underway, it gets us thinking, how much more of this will we see? Hard to envision this fight going the distance with how lopsided it's been. And he's holding.
Punch! Punch!
Nowhere close, that punch by Holmes. Blocks a shot and pulls the trigger.
Unlock! Good job!
Seemingly in control, and now maybe out of control after getting hit there.
But what you just said, Joe, that is really what's the enemy of his right now is nothing was coming at him. He was winning too easily. And for a minute, he let up, and bang.
Looking good, baby. You're looking real good.
90 seconds into the 9th round.
Jump on him right now. Nice, nice. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Keep moving, keep moving. That's it, that's it.
Keep moving!
Holmes is showing you a little defensive skill there, able to move away from that punch. Oh, what a left hand. Big shot he just scored with. Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
stopping this fight. Holmes is in prime form. Power surge here. Knockout winner. As we saw, he was up on your scorecard throughout the evening. The Assassin's now a winner by knockout.
Listen, you want to win, you want to get to a title, you want to be successful, but you want to make money. And this is one way to ensure you're going to make money, scoring knockouts.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us, everyone.